I feel like I should have theme music or something, like elevator hold music while you're waiting for people to come on. I see I have one viewer, but I can't see who you are. Just kind of sitting here waiting to see if anybody else pops on. Feel like maybe I should have some extra special music in the background while I'm waiting, like, you know, a little background hold music. Hi Morgan, hi Lisa. Okay, so I guess I'll get started. My name is Beth with Unearth Your Glow, and tonight in regards to When Death Rocks Your World, we're going to be talking a little bit about financial impact and some of the different steps you need to take when you lose a loved one, a spouse especially. There's a lot of things that go through your head, and you definitely don't think about what kind of things you need to do. Like, I personally had no clue what was happening. I had no idea what I needed to do, and I'm very thankful that I've had family and friends to kind of point me in the direction I needed to go, because I had absolutely no idea. It was definitely not anything that I planned or thought that I would ever need to plan for, so I'm very thankful for friends and family. So one of the things that you're going to want to get as soon as possible is a death certificate. You're going to need that for a lot of the different places that you'll be contacting to let them know that your loved one passed away. Just kind of get into where those need to be sent to. They say you should get roughly 10 to 20 copies of that. Definitely not kind of keeping it out in the open. Make sure you keep your extra copies in a lockbox or somewhere safe. One of the things that I found interesting that needed a death certificate, if you have children involved, like I was looking at maybe going to Canada with the kids, in order to get a passport for them, I would need to provide the death certificate for Ben, so that they knew, because you can't take the kids out of the country without the other parent's permission. And obviously if they're not here, you can't really get their permission, so you need your death certificate for that, which I've found very interesting, and it's good to know. So some of the things that you're going to need to do and contact, obviously you're going to need to contact their employer, your insurance companies, life insurance, auto insurance, homeowners insurance, all those places you need to contact, any of their creditors, auto, home, credit cards, anything of those such, Social Security, utilities. So you're going to want to make sure you get them off. Let the credit bureau know that they've passed away. Actually, when I went and voted this year, I saw his name was still on the list, and I told them to mark him as deceased, because obviously I didn't want somebody to try and vote in his name when he obviously cannot be voting any longer. The one thing that I had no clue that was out there for us were survivors benefits through the Social Security. There is, in most cases, most people are eligible for a one-time payout of $255. And then for the survivors benefits, if you are of retired age, obviously you can get full benefits, and then if you are at a certain age, and I apologize, I don't remember the exact age, if you go into my blog later, there'll be a link to survivors benefits, but at a certain age, I want to say 60, but I could be wrong, you get partial. And then if you have children 16 and under, the widow or widower can get benefits, and it's a certain amount, and they cap it out for families as well, like more than you need to know, but I personally don't get it. I make too much money. But the kids are under the age of 18, they also get benefits. If obviously if the parent had paid into Social Security, they get a portion of that until they are 18. And then otherwise it's they said up till they're 19 if they're attending elementary or secondary school full-time, so I might have to look into that myself and see more about what that means, because that might benefit me for Annabelle when she goes to college. So that was something that I had no clue was out there for me. So I was very thankful that people told me that those benefits were there. Life insurance. I highly recommend you get life insurance if you do not have it. I always thought it was something that we wouldn't need, and when Ben forced us, I saw Mike Capitz was on here. I don't know if he's still watching, but he was the one who got us our life insurance policies through Thrivent, and Ben was like, we need to have these in case something were to happen. And so I went along with him, and I'm very, very thankful that I did, because without having that, I honestly can't tell you where the kids and I would be right now. Going from a double income to a single income, and he was the main breadwinner. And I honestly say, I don't know if we'd be in our house. I don't know what would have happened. So life insurance, I will tell you, it's worth it. Hi, Mike. It's helped out a lot. It's helped me do some of the home improvements that needed to be done, and it'll help the kids in the future. It'll help me in the future, and I've had a great team. Mike, who's still watching, and Greg, they've been extremely helpful and friendly, and they've helped taking care of us. Sure, it helps when your financial advisors are your family friends, but in any case, they're gonna be out there to help you, and that's what they're there for, is to help you for untimely things such as this. So I'm a big advocate of life insurance. So those really are the two main things that I really stress on. There are other things out there, other steps that you would have to take, and each scenario is different in each case. So those are the main things for me. There are going to be a couple links in my blog that will kind of tell you some other things that might be needed. If you have a will, if there's a trustee, any of those things. Unfortunately, we didn't have any of that with Ben, so in the state of Wisconsin, it all falls upon the spouse. So I got to take care of everything. So those are just a couple of the steps and the financial things that you can face when you lose a loved one. And I just kind of want to let people know what's out there, because I didn't know. So I'm just trying to help other people out. And tomorrow night might be a tearjerker. We'll see. I'm bringing Annabelle with me, so she usually is the clown of the two of us. But we're going to kind of be talking about firsts. The first everything after his passing. So, thank you very much for watching. This is Beth with Another Glow, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye.